Right after we got off the plane, we headed to Lani's Gourmet Hawaiian Shave Ice. They had a lot of amazing flavors, making it a perfect stop after arriving at the airport. Next, we checked in at the Westin to rest and explore the hotel. We enjoyed walking around and taking in the beautiful views it offered. For our first dinner in Maui, we went to Duke's. Normally, I'm not a huge fan of eating at hotel restaurants, but the food and drinks were really good. It was crowded, so we had to wait a little while for our seats to be available. One place I highly recommend is Leoda's for their banana cream pie. It's the best pie I've ever tasted. It's baked fresh and every bite is a mouthful of joy. A highlight of our trip was ziplining. Before heading to Kapalua ziplines, we stopped at the Honolua store to grab some food. We also visited Kihei Kalama village to shop around. Later, we went to the K Food Oasis, a vibrant food truck hub offering award-winning cuisine. There is live entertainment and a laid-back atmosphere. Definitely a must-visit for foodies and travelers looking for the best bites in Kihei. We scheduled in advance a place that we want to visit for a restaurant. It was called Mama's Fish House. Since our table was not ready yet, we explored Paia Town. We parked at the Paia Town public parking. I remember that the spots at the parking lot were almost full, so I would recommend that you arrive early for a good parking spot. Once our table was ready at Mama's Fish House, we were amazed by the beautiful views from the restaurant. The food was also phenomenal and the service was outstanding. No trip to Maui would be complete without visiting the beach. So we went to McKenna Beach. We spent some time enjoying the water, and this ended up being my favorite beach in Maui. One of our main goals was to drive to Road to Hana. We used the Road to Hana app to learn about the history, stories, tips, and must-see stops. Although we made a few stops along the way, we were eager to get to the black sand beach before daylight ended. This is really an all-day trip. We started a little late in the morning, so if you are planning to do Road to Hana, I highly recommend it you do it during the early morning. During the Road to Hana, we had to stop for Auntie Sandy's banana bread, which is an absolute must. That banana bread is so good. We also found a small cave while we were driving. Getting down into the cave was a little rough, and it was quite dark in there. We were close to the black sand beach, but decided to take a little break to get some ice cream. This place also had fresh coconuts. And finally, we arrived at Black Sand Beach. It took a while, but the view was breathtaking. The scenery of the water and the landscape was stunning. We attended one of the best rated luau's in Maui. The food was incredible, the dancing, the entertainment, and the storytelling were fabulous. Another big highlight that we did is that we went snorkeling at Honolua Bay. The water was beautiful and we saw wonderful sea animals. I was so exhausted after snorkeling, but I just enjoyed it so much, just seeing all the sea animals under the water. I wish I had a waterproof camera just to show you guys, but I will say that you should try it out for yourself. It was wonderful. I was so tired after the snorkeling, so we went to this place called Joey's Kitchen for some food, and it was good. We visited Olenalena Beach. It was so beautiful, and it was great. but it was quite a windy day. The waters looked so amazing, and it was less crowded than the other beaches. One place we wanted to check out was called Whalers Village. It was great to shop and browse around there, but I will say that I don't recommend parking in Whalers Village. I highly recommend you take a public transportation, an Uber, Lyft, or just walk there. It is so expensive. That is the one thing I didn't like about it. But it was still great to shop and browse around. For me, Maui was an unforgettable experience. I loved being there and cherished every moment. I love the beaches, I love the beautiful views, I love going to the beach, I love the food, I love the people, I loved Maui. I can't wait to return someday.